Alright, what is up boys and girls, welcome back to another video. I am Crypto Maximalist. Please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Before we begin, I want to let you know that I've partnered this month with BTCC, absolutely incredible exchange who are currently offering a 10% deposit bonus on any size deposit, which is absolutely insane. That means you could deposit 10k on the platform and get a 1k bonus for doing absolutely nothing, not to mention all their other great features and bonuses including copy trading, etc. So make sure to go down in the description and get signed up with them, along with all of our other great partnerships which are all offering great rewards for signing up and trading, including MEXC, XRocket and many more. Alright then, we're just taking a quick look at Veracity then on the daily time frame for another daily update on the channel. As we can see, things have been pretty spicy over the past week or so. We've had a lot of volatility for Veracity, a lot of big liquidation cascading going on, particularly on Thursday. As you can see, crazy volatility that we have seen for Veracity after we started to get this nice recovery. We've basically been coming down for a long while, haven't we, ever since the Trump pump, where we did see a decent rally for a lot of cryptos from the start of November to the start of December. We got up for Veracity here to around an 1/8 of a cent, almost up to 1 cent, which was, you know, we were starting to do better after we came down, tapped into that bear market range low area. As you can see, we've tested into this area multiple times and failed to break it. Obviously, we've got this bear market resistance that we have created here that has held as resistance up until this point. So eventually, if you keep hitting resistance, you are going to go down and find another level to bounce from, which is lower than previously. You can see this was our bear market range low. Obviously broke down from that, we came down to this level here, which was this previous level of support here, got the bounce, which happens to be this 1/10 of a cent level, big psychological level as you would expect. And then since then we've been starting to get through. You can see we were quite clearly heading down in this channel for a long while, but we started to coil into this descending wedge within the channel, which we broke that, retested, came up to resistance, had a little bit of a retrace from resistance, and then we had that nice big rip and breakthrough of that resistance, ripping through a lot of shorts, I'm guessing. And then obviously as people started to pile into the longs on the hourly time frame, you can see quite clearly we came up to this key level of resistance, which was this previous, if you look across to this previous level here, previous level of resistance that we tested multiple times here when we were in this little range before the last decent pump that we had in November, December. Obviously we came all the way down, tapped into it here after a nice reversal, and then a huge massive drop. Guessing this is just a huge cascade of liquidations, as I said. Obviously there could be manipulation going on with exchanges as well. This does happen, in my opinion, this does happen with the smaller cryptos. You do get a little bit of manipulation on exchanges, and you can see here Veracity just a massive dump to the downside, basically retracing all these gains that it made for the whole of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, really that whole week there. Retraced loads of liquidations all the way to the downside, sweeping people all the way out here. And then since then we've had a little bit of a bounce, and then obviously trickling to the downside here as people try and figure out what the hell's just happened. But overall I do think Veracity is going to do fine in the long term. I like the way that a lot of liquidity and a lot of leverage has been swept out of the market for Veracity, because if you look at the amount of leverage being used on Veracity comparative to people holding spot, it is pretty high, which means you are going to experience a lot of volatility in either direction. So sweeping a lot of that out of the market is quite positive. You can see here Veracity is looking good in my opinion. Big pump here, really nice retrace. I think we'd probably start to pick up from this area. I've entered a small long position that I'll probably add to, because I do think we'll probably bounce from this area. Right now we're just chilling and waiting to see if Bitcoin will give us a lovely alt season soon. Thanks a lot for joining me again today for another video. Make sure to go down below and sign up for a massive BTCC bonus so you can receive and get involved with all our other great partnerships as well. Thanks a lot for watching.